This is working now. I'm hoping it does. I created a new stream key. Oh, nice. It works now. Okay, solid. Excuse me. Alrighty, how does it sound? I think it sounds okay. We're doing our end of day debrief today, though. I hope everyone's doing well. I haven't done one of these in like 50 years. But I just want to do it today just to get my thoughts out there, see what's going on. Okay, yeah, it sounds good. And it's under end of day debrief. Speaking my mind today. Solid, okay. It's been a while. It has been a while. Now, where do we start? The reason why I'm holding this today is because, I just want to, have a time just to decompress, really be true and just say what I've been thinking. That was the whole point of end of day debriefs. I stopped them because I just wanted to stop for a little while. I didn't want to do anything insane or anything, but yeah, I just wanted to. Where did I begin? Well, let's just start with the debrief. Today we played. Well, we've been doing our 30 days, 30 game series. It's been good. Obviously, the views haven't really been there, but that we've never had the views. That's fine. But I think overall, my self-improvement has been better. I've been playing more games, creating more content. I think the editing has been way better than my past videos, for sure. I think we're getting better. We're making better things. I think we're investing better because I don't think we're not getting a lot of recognition now, which is completely fine. That's to be expected at the beginning. But I think we're planting a better future, I feel like I'm working on myself, working my self-development, and now it's going to be we're investing in ourselves more. We're forgetting about the views, we're forgetting about the chat, interacting with people, people trying to bring us down, saying like they don't want to see stuff and whatever. It's like we are working on our own self-development, we're working on our own mental fortitude. It's about developing me now because I currently am not, I'm not a great streamer. I'm not a great YouTuber. I don't know how to do a lot of that stuff, and that's fine. The whole issue has been I haven't been jumping into things because you're not going to be good at the beginning. You're going to suck. To be honest, like if you're trying something new, the chances are you're going to be very bad. And it's going to be very encouraging, but that's because you're at your lowest form. It's like you essentially don't know anything, so you should be at your lowest form essentially. So that's where I'm at, and it's going to be really tough because to get better, you're going to have to grind, you're going to have to work, you're going to have to improve, and it's going to hurt, it's going to have a lot of pain with it. It's going to break you, but if you can withstand it, it will build you up and you will become a new person. You'll become even better than before. But I would be lying to say if that it's not a struggle. So, cause that's where we're at. We're in the building phase. We're in the, bottom phase in the sense that we're at our lowest peak. So we have a lot of work to do. And it's like, it's very challenging at times. I'm not going to lie. It's very challenging. It can be very testing. I don't even know what the future holds. I don't even know if this is all pointless. A lot of factors to consider, And then you have to think about your own mental health. Is like, are you able to withstand? Are you going to be able to get through this? Even though people are like you're not going to have viewers. You're not going to have anyone there at the very beginning. It's going to be a very lonely, very hard grind. Will you be able to withstand that to potentially maybe get to a future where you're way bigger and then, life is, your channel's way bigger, you have way more viewers, have a bigger, audience? Because to get there, you're going to have to start at the bottom. And the bottom's never pleasant. I'm like, let's just be realistic. It's never fun. But, that's where you got to start because you're not going to start off. Unless you're insanely gifted, insanely talented, and insanely lucky, you're not going to start off most likely with the best things. You're going to most likely start off bare bones with nothing. and you have to build. You have to build, and you're not gonna know anything. You're gonna have to try a lot of stuff. You're gonna have to fail a lot. I'm experienced a lot of failure. And that's hello, welcome everybody. We're doing our end of day debrief. But yeah, we're just sharing our thoughts, I'm just speaking my mind, so if things get a little too intense or something, feel free to you don't have to stay the whole time or anything, or I just wanted to get out there, because it's been tough. It has been tough, this channel, being a YouTuber. Once again, the reason why I got into YouTubing is because it's not like, oh, I'm so passionate about making videos, I'm so passionate about gaming. It's actually the exact opposite, is that I've been trying a lot of stuff, or I've been trying a good amount of stuff, and I've been failing. And I'm saying, okay, I don't want to do that stuff. What's next? And I was like, okay, we're at our last wit's end. Let's just try streaming. It just kind of like, it was my last option. And I was like, okay, what else can we do? I was like, okay, let's just try to do YouTube and stuff, to do all these things, because it's a good opportunity. You always see everyone, all social media people make it look so easy. They're getting millions of dollars. It's like they're doing nothing, and you're like, I can do that. Why not just do that? Like that seems easy enough. And then my journey with it has been extremely difficult. My journey as doing all this, it has been no different than everything else. In real life and YouTubing, it's all the same. You face very similar problems. You face a lot of adversity. You face a lot of hardships. It is yeah. And it's just so many factors to consider, And I'm kind of losing my mind, but I have to push, You have to push because once again, I was stating earlier, you're when you dive into something new, you're going to be at your worst form. Like, let's say you start working out, right? It's like when you start working out, the first time you work out, you are going to be the weakest, theoretically, right? You've ever been. So it will be probably your hardest lift. And the next couple lifts will just be as hard, right? But after some time, you will get stronger, you'll get better. But well, that's in hopes, It's like that's in hopes of still doing YouTube and still doing streaming. It's the hopes that you'll get better. But the thing is, you don't know. But so now my focus is less so much on trying to appease the audience. It's to focus on building the channel, get better at YouTubing, get better at live streaming, rather than getting better at maintaining the very few views I have. I need to start building myself, my character, my channel, so then I am just better, period. And just stop focusing so much on all the other hype and stuff. But it's very difficult, honestly. It's very difficult because you can't tell. You can't tell because there's a lot of factors. It's like you get so psyched out. It's like, oh, the algorithm, this. It's like you have to keep up with the trends, but you don't want to just keep up with the trends. Some of the stuff is really cringe out there. And it's like, but if you don't do it, then you get no views. And then if you get no views, you can't make a living. You can't continue this stuff unless you're doing it as a side project. I'm trying to make a brand. I've said this all the time. My focus is to create a brand, to create the Fruitler brand, and to create my 5 mascots, my employees, to become the face of the channel and to branch out into different sectors, into different things. And the reason why I do gaming is because it was the most achievable, in my opinion. I think gaming is a good background. Gaming has a lot of potential, but it's still very difficult. I'm not a huge gamer. I'm not a huge anything. So things can get really difficult at times. But what else? Yeah, we've been I think our mental, mental fortitude or mental strength has been getting slightly better, but I would be lying to say that I'm not losing my mind every single day. That every day I want to quit, that is always on the back of my mind and saying, let's just give up. Like, this is kind of hopeless. It's also, honestly, YouTubing and stuff, live streaming, it's embarrassing too. If you're not like, it can get really embarrassing because I'm not super outgoing. So like when you do this stuff, like it can be really, really tough. I'm just sharing some honesty because like you got to be entertaining all this stuff, and you got to be outside the box sometimes. And then sometimes you get random live streamers, they just start chatting, and then some people say some good things, some people say some bad things, and then it's like it just really, it can get, you can be embarrassed because you're like, what are you doing? It's like, at the end of the day, what are you doing? Especially if you're doing it for like, you're just doing it and then you gain no views or anything. And I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it. It just, I don't want to just be whining all the time. I feel like my attitude's been quite down lately. You know, I apologize for that. Because I've been streaming every day. I've been trying to stream every day, and, you know, trying the new games. I wake up early. I get going. And it's one thing to try the new game because that takes a lot of energy out of me just to play the game. And then 2, you have to live stream, so I have to talk, interact with chat. And 3, I have to balance what people are saying. You know, some people say some positive things, some people say some negative things. And then I have to balance, you know, having no viewers sometimes, and balance, you know, having a lot of viewers sometimes. And it's just up and down, up and down, up and down. So much fluctuations every day. It's just a lot. But I feel like I have to keep doing it because A, we have time now, so why not? And then B, it's like I don't know what else to do. I don't think stopping streaming every day would cut it. I don't think I would produce one video every week. That would be a banger. I don't know. Thinking of content ideas is very tough. It's very tough because you don't want to just play the same thing, but then your audience becomes very skewed. What my channel is, I want to just do anything. I don't really care. I just want to do anything. Try and find some good stuff, some fun things. If I have some fun ideas, to try it out. If not, then if we fail, that's fine. I'm fine with that. But everyone is very niche oriented, I noticed. And then the fans, if you produce one thing and fans start liking that, it's like they'll only crave that. And then they'll be like, oh, I don't want to watch this other stuff, which is fine. But it's like, I've rarely seen any audience that travels through multiple things. In a sense that I rarely see people go to a channel and then like, they'll be fine with the streamer doing whatever they want. It's like they'll typically go to the streamer or to go to the YouTube channel and they'll crave the one thing. Like for me, balloons, right? I play balloons a lot, but I appreciate that, Donut. I appreciate that. But it's like, it's very hard to do that. And also it's understandable because excuse me, I have not established my personality enough yet. I have not created any entertainmentship yet. We've missed out on a lot of stuff. And then also my audience is heavily balloons oriented and they're very young, which I understand, but you know, having a young crowd can be good and bad. Good because like if you produce really good content, they'll stay around, but bad because, you know, they're kids. They can be very immature. They can be very immature and it's like they're craving dopamine like crazy. I'm like, yo, chill out. It's like, chill out, man. I just want to relax today. I'm not going to do like somersaults on screen for you. And then they'll be like, whatever, complaining, which is hard to maintain. You know, some people are very, very annoying and rude, but it's the internet. It's how it goes. It's how it goes, but it doesn't make it any easier. But that's what I'm saying. You just gotta get stronger mentally. You gotta, I don't know. I really don't know how to grow. I feel like the content, we're just going around and I'm thinking content ideas. A lot of the content out there, I don't find it as fun or it's not achievable to make for me. It's like, I don't want to spend 100 days doing one thing. I just want to have a good time. Just try things out, you know, do things. I don't really know what to do all the time, but I want to take some risk here and there. I really don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty cool and unique, but it's like, I'm always thinking towards the future. It's like, what are we, excuse me, like, what are we going towards? You know, I don't feel like we're on track to get, I don't feel like we're on track for anything right now. I feel like we're kind of just drifting. We're drifting, which is bad. Because essentially the channel's already dead then. If you're drifting, the channel's dead. No matter how much you grow, it will hit stagnation eventually. Because the person will get burnt out too. Yeah, but the new viewers don't stay around because they don't know they will stay around for certain concepts or the certain game, but they won't stay around forever. In the sense that they won't enjoy the mixed variety, which is the downfall. Where it's like, can I make every single thing entertaining? I feel like my new excuse me, I feel like my new formatting though. If you've seen the new videos that I've been putting out, I do like them though. My new edited videos for the regular videos, I think they're way better quality. I think they're more approachable, way more entertaining. They've been taking me way longer to do though. They've been taking a lot more effort and time, which is fine. I have to put in more time and effort anyways, but like it's not paying off at all as of right now. But I feel as though we are potentially investing in more stuff, you know? I feel like we're investing in a better future in a sense that if you saw my old videos and the bad ones, right? Like you could tell they're really like subpar, then no one, if you even click it, you won't stay around, right? But these ones, right? Even though they're not getting that many views now, it's an investment for later that if someone does click it, it has a higher chance they're like, wow, that was a good video. And then it can blow up later because a good video will always be a good video. That's just facts. That's just facts, so it'd be timeless. Which is what you want to do, but it's very hard because it takes a lot of effort. You don't know if it's good or not. But I feel like I have been investing more time and editing more. I've been doing voiceovers. I don't do just the live streams anymore. Are they getting good watch time? None of that matters because they don't get any views. We get like 20 to 50 views. It's like that. The analytics for those videos wouldn't even matter because the amount of views we get is it's so small, it's minuscule. So even if I check how things are going, it won't matter. Does that make sense? Because if the number is practically zero, it doesn't matter if you have a high CTR or retention rate. Like if that means only 2 people watched your video to the end. What you need is large quantities, larger samples, and then you have to reassess how that video does then. But if it's such a small video in general, it's like you're not even getting any analytics to capture. But that can be because our thumbnails are not really popping, our titles are not very interesting. But like I don't like definitely thumbnails can be better, but my thumbnails are just basic. But I don't like how you have to make the titles. It's like, oh, would you look at this? 100 ways to do this, or like top 10 best games ever. I understand those are exciting, but does every video need to have that? And does every video need to be good to have that? I'm saying, okay, what should we move on towards then? What should I revamp towards? I really don't know. I'm like out of ideas. I never had ideas to begin with. I kind of just go day by day, just try things out. It's you don't have to make thumbnails or unique titles. Yeah, I've been adding shorts, but shorts is a toxic place. Shorts are just whatever. Like shorts and TikTok, it's just a side. That's just the side stuff. The main thing should be the longer videos. Unless you invest in that stuff, but I'm trying to pivot. Once again, we're trying to pivot to become something bigger. We're not just a video away. We're not just a viral video. We want to be established in the community as Fruitler, become an established entity, and in a sense that people will say your name and they'll know it's you, rather than, oh, did you see that video? And then have you seen videos that are very popular, get millions of views, but then you look at the channel, you have no clue who they are? So it's like you just know the video is popular, but you don't know who they are. What I need to do for this channel is that you click on the videos, but you know who I am. You know who Fruitler is. So I'm associated with that stuff. Does that make sense? So you're becoming more of a figurehead rather than becoming a viral video. But to establish that, we need to work a lot. Yeah, you don't get loyal subs for shorts. You definitely don't. It's I just post and dump there. I don't even look at the shorts. I post on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts, but I don't even look at it because it's pretty fake. The viewership and all that stuff, it's just like a scroll. Once again, those are just more for viral videos and maybe getting some people here and there, but it's nothing crazy. And then it just kind of it kind of works in its own ways. But anyways, it's just a lot of things to figure out, you know. You can just put like 100 things. Yeah, the shorts are kind of randomized. And you don't have to post anymore. Yeah. Yeah, they just gain randomly for sure. But I don't know. It's just been tough. I've always said this, you know, my end of day debriefs, even though I haven't done one in a while, I feel like it's been like it seems like yesterday, because you already my well, what can I say? It sounds like the end of day debriefs are just the same thing. We've made progress, but we really haven't as well, you know. It's tough, you know. It's just tough out here. I don't know what to say. You know, if anyone's listening, I know Donut's here, but if anyone's listening or catches this on the recording, you know, you just don't know. A lot of things in life you don't know. So if you don't know, then it's like, what future would you want to build towards if you knew that could happen? And the future I want to build towards is, you know, being a better person, building a brand that's, you know, honest, that's something respected, you know, becoming, you know, more humble, developing better character, just becoming a better person overall. You know, I kind of restrain from just posting the hype, just like changing completely, but I get very tempted all the time. Welcome to stream. I get very tempted because you see the hype trains, you see what people are posting, you see the dopamine rush, you see people acting a certain way that they probably wouldn't act. And you're like, if I try and change, then maybe I can get more views. But then my thinking is you could fake it all until the point that, like, if you act a certain way, it's been a while since the end of the day debrief. Yeah, it's been a while. I wasn't even planning on doing these anymore, but today I just wanted to get some stuff off my chest. I know no one typically likes these, or we just have a small crew. And I also be wary because these can get a little more intense. End of day debriefs get a little more intense because it's more the real Fruitler's thoughts. And it's more like, you know, my pains and struggles with this journey. It's not so roses and rainbows all the time. Actually, it's barely roses and rainbows on my channel. To be honest with you, we're kind of losing our mind because we're on every day and we stream every day. We try and we're trying to build up, but I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe one day I just wake up, delete the channel, but I really don't want to come to, because I keep going because I don't see any other options currently. Like in the real life, you see the jobs, things available. I don't see many futures, and I always wanted to build my own thing. And this is a good opportunity to do that. Like building my brand. I like my characters. I like my employees. I like Fruitler. Fruitler has always been something I like resonated with, that name. And it's a real big opportunity to create my own business, my own something for me. But obviously, it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take actually more than that. It's going to take me pushing beyond what I am capable of. It's going to take me to get lucky here and there. It's going to take me to grind every day. It's going to take me to freaking, even when I don't want to do, like a lot of days I don't want to get online. To be completely honest, I don't want to get online. I just want to, you know, delete the channel, stop creating content because it's so difficult. And I'm just like, what is the point of any of this? But I still do it because it's to teach myself discipline. I haven't been disciplined enough. I usually quit early. And excuse me, it's easy to quit, but it's hard to keep going at times. But if you can keep going, there's a chance that you get better, and B, you have a chance of being successful, but because it takes time. But then it can get discouraging because you don't know. You don't know if your work is going to pay off. You don't know if things are going to be okay. You don't know if you're ever going to blow up. And then you deal with things like, you know, people can comment certain things, and then you're getting dragged down. They're like, I want you to go this way, and then your audience gets split. They're like, I want to see this, I want to see this, and then you don't know what to post. It's like, should I keep going that? It's like someone saying, I only want to see this game, and this person says, I want to see this game, and then you do you keep on giving to the audience, or do you do what you want, but what do you want to do exactly? There's so many factors to consider. It's just a lot. YouTube is a place to learn how to start a business, or I don't know, my brain out of motivational things. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say it's out to learn a business, but it's a good place to, I wouldn't say it's easier to make a business, but it's more accessible to start building something that can be your own, which is something I like. It's more accessible because to build a real business in real life, you have to get licenses, certifications, all these other things, spend a lot of money. For YouTubing, you just need to get a computer and maybe even a microphone, and then you just click start streaming. That's it. But because it's so accessible, it's highly saturated, highly competitive. Just a lot of, it's a big world out here. It's definitely a big world. And I'm definitely not the only one. Just to let y'all know, I'm not the only streamer or YouTuber that is like this. I feel like a lot of people are in my position. They start off, it's really tough for them. They try very difficult. No, they try very hard. Things are just not working out. And it's like, I don't know how to I don't know how to get past these stumps, because you don't know if you're in the right direction or not. It may be a free investment, but you still need to put lots of hard work into it. It may be, yeah. You have to put lots of hard work into it for sure. But yeah, these are still good. I do like these. Maybe occasionally I'll do an end of day debrief, especially if I'm feeling like I want to get some things off my chest or just talk. I'll do them just randomly. Because I think it was good. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better, but yeah, it's just a rant. I apologize. It I don't really know what to say. I don't really know what to say because I wish I had new news. That's what I come online to wish that I had new news. I had better news saying our channel's looking great. The projection's looking awesome. The content's going fantastic. The viewership's better than ever. We get so many people live streaming, coming to the live streams. We got so many people watching our videos. I come online every day wishing I could say that. But even though we are experiencing some growth, I still feel very stagnant. I'm very grateful. Once again, I don't want to put anything down. I'm very grateful for all the support, but if you see my vision that I have, I still feel like I haven't grown at all. And it's just to really see, because I wish the news was different, but I usually come online and it's usually the same. But you have to go through these. You're going to have to go through these trials and tribulations. That's just how it goes. To get successful, you don't get that on day one. You're going to have to go months, days, months, years, long time. And then one day it just hits. But before it hits, you have to keep going. If you quit, there's no chance. You're done for. It's over. But if you keep going, you're not guaranteed, but there's a chance. That's the only reason why I continue, because there is just a maybe in the back of my head. I don't have many options right now. I don't know what else to do. So I keep pushing for YouTube and this stuff, making content, because I do believe that there is that possibility that there can eventually be the day that it just hits, but you don't know. And that day can also be never. That day can also be never, because it doesn't occur to everybody. Not everyone is super successful. Not everyone has a big channel. Less than 1% has over 100K subscribers. So once you stop, it's super hard to get back into it. Well, it's fine to take breaks and stuff. It's not just that. Like, stop meaning that you just never come back to it. If you take breaks, you know, I understand that people, mental health breaks, mental health breaks, stuff like that. That's fine. You know, that's just life. Sometimes you need to take things slower, which is a-okay. But I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about stopping completely, you know, because if I stop, I probably will not come back. I probably won't. And that's just why I push so much now. Because once again, I have the time. I want to see now. Because I don't want to wait later in life. I don't want to wait later in life and just keep pondering of a what if. But to tell you that right now, I want to quit every day. That things look terrible. That things are tough. That things look pretty hopeless. That would be the truth, but you gotta still keep going. You gotta keep going, keep pushing, even though this is all on the back of your mind. Because I don't want to have to wait later to get even if it's a no, right? Let's say we eventually hit a point where it's like, okay, I really don't think this is gonna work out. I would rather hit that like now in my life than wait later. Because I have the time now. Later, I'll be very swamped. So, yeah, sorry. I just want to get some stuff off my chest today. I know a lot of people here are just like, this guy's annoying. He just whines all the time. Which I kind of do. I kind of do, actually. Actually, not kind of. I do whine a lot. Because I'm always frustrated. It's tough. It's lonely out here. It's a lonely road. You have to, it's like you against yourself. You kind of go mad, and then you have to keep a positive attitude through all that. And it can be very draining and very, very discouraging, but you have to keep doing it because it's an investment not just for everyone else, but it's for yourself. Exactly. Yeah, definitely. You're all very supportive. I definitely know. But at the end of the day, just me against myself. I have to get on my own side, my own team, and to really motivate myself. Because if I can't be supportive of myself, then how can I expect anyone else to? You know, if it's gonna be your own life, might as well, you know, support yourself to the very end. And that's what I'm hoping to do. And yeah. Okay, I think that's enough from the end of the day debrief. I don't mean to keep everyone here hostage. I think I had to say what I had to say for right now, and I hope you all enjoyed. But once again, I always end these by saying thank you all so much for the support. I really truly appreciate it. Even though we're so small, I'm very, very appreciative all the time. Everyone that sticks around, even if you are subscribing temporarily or don't even subscribe, or you unsubscribe, whatever it is, I appreciate everything that's going on, and we're gonna keep going. As of now, actually, well, as of tomorrow, we'll be online tomorrow at least. I can't guarantee that we'll be on here forever, but I can confidently say we'll at least be around here by tomorrow, hopefully. But thank you all so much for the support. I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you're at, and stay safe, stay healthy, and take care, okay? Okay, everyone? Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. See ya.